Tension in PvP games is built on the idea that you might encounter players while assuming risk for the best rewards. And some of the biggest games are built around exactly that moment. From going deeper in the RuneScape wilderness knowing that every step assumes more risk, to opting in to invasions in Dark Souls because you want to risk it for the biscuit, or looting just one more building in Arc Raiders before extracting, knowing full well that a player might have other ideas. Why'd you shoot me? Darkfall already does this very well. That feeling of anxiety, dread, and excitement when digging up maps, farming mobs, or leveling up your character. Knowing you could be jumped or do the jumping, and everything else in between. Okay. Gonna fight, buddy? Alright. So, I hear you asking, what are Hellgate? And what the hell does it have to do with Darkfall? First of all, don't interrupt, but I'm glad you asked. In Albion Online, Hellgates are portals that spawn out in the open world. Inside, you're fighting demons and bosses for valuable loot. But here's the thing. Another team can enter the same gate from somewhere else on the map. When they do, the mobs disappear, and now the only thing standing between you and the rewards is them. If no team shows up, you just finish the encounter and claim the rewards. This is a design that intentionally makes PvP not the goal, but a potential obstacle. Equal numbers and a matchmaking system means that even newer players can access this content to learn and grow as players without being mercilessly crushed at every opportunity. Though the fighting itself is in a closed-off area, the entrances are out in the open world, meaning you have to find or create them. Hellgates in full loot zones will have better rewards as well. In Darkfall, this would be perfect. A big problem with open world PvP is that you can find nobody, as they are often concentrated at timed events, the best mob spawns, or at a bank. It's like how the universe is so vast that objects rarely collide because of the massive empty spaces between them. Agon is a big, beautiful, seamless open world, but it's so bloody big. Wait. Adding Hellgates to Darkfall is something the community has been asking for, and this design mock-up by Baracha, I'm sorry if I butchered that, is just brilliant. Beneath the Roots, as he calls it, makes the concept thematically fit Darkfall. It has different tiers for different risk and reward, and it promotes open world exploration. Now, there are some challenges to making this work. For one, instances aren't a thing. Though, creative development could replicate dungeon portals, and these portals would have a limited number of uses, and the dungeon would have a timer that kicks you out after a while. Point is, we can work around it like we always do. Dead by the time I get in here. Did you know there are 22 dungeons on the mainland? All of them lawful? And I bet you've never been to all of them. Well, last month I did, and I was hoping to find organic PvP, and sadly I never did. Feeling like a ship in the night passing by other ships. Well, the truth is, a lot of these dungeons are very cool, but there's no reason to visit them. The mobs are basic mobs that you can find almost anywhere. The risks are too much because you can't get away. Some of these dungeons could be repurposed, saving on development time, hopefully. But ideally, we would need lots of these for a healthy population, so some world building is in order. So when Steam is out, we're going to need more of these. Well, thank you for watching, and let me know what you think in the comments. I'd especially like to hear from Toxic Rain Studios, because I am not going to pretend I'm a developer, I'm just not. Alright, well, see you, Agon.